you guys decided to watch this video. How you guys doing? It's been a while. Trying to do 2 videos a week, but things are kicking off for me, and it's not much positive news, and I don't want my channel to become all about the negatives. But we're gonna touch on some negatives, we're gonna touch on some positives, and we're gonna see what we have going forward. But you know, overall, it's been up and down. I want to say up and down with not doing Instacart, with juggling the three apps, which is what is it? Grubhub, Ubereats, and DoorDash. Making some good money on some days. You know, today was slow, so I was able to sit down, write my script, because you guys know I write, I write and do my little bit of research, and I write before I speak on something. So. And if I don't know, I try to direct you guys to other people's channel or news outlets or articles that you guys can go follow up on this information. But let's get into it. So for my Instacart people, got some good news, got some bad news. The good news, let me get into it because I almost forgot to do this. Instacart did send me their PPE. So did DoorDash, and so did Uber. But so this is what Uber sent me. They only sent me mask. When Uber, I think when they sent their last care package, I'm gonna call it that, their care package, for us video gamers or Call of Duty players, care package. They sent us masks, they sent us gloves, and they sent us hand sanitizer. But now they only sent masks. So, all right, cool, whatever. I mean, gloves, I get it, but like at least send me some hand sanitizer. But I can't complain because I know it's very difficult to get your hands on that. It's even more difficult to order it. So I'm not gonna complain about that. But Instacart did send me the reusable mask. This one is good. I really do like this one. Way better than the piece of sheet that they that's close to cussing. The piece of cloth that they sent me that was cut by hand. And I couldn't fit around my face because, you know, I have a beard. So me being that I have a beard, you know, this one, you know, it fits okay. You know, I know it's supposed to go over my nose. I don't want to hear you guys talk. I know it's supposed to go over my nose, but you know, a lot of times it does fall on my glasses. But again, because of my beard and there's no cup, it's like straight across. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't fit too well. But I will say, when I'm driving, it's easy to pop this one and let it hang until I need to use it. And hand sanitizer, I'm sorry, it did send hand sanitizer too. I want to give them credit for that. But my favorite was DoorDash. So DoorDash sent me, the other one I think is upstairs in my car, that sent me 2 reusable masks, and these masks are great for my face. I don't know how they did it, but it cups my beard, and it can go over my nose, and I don't know, it covers perfectly, so when I exhale, it doesn't fog my glasses. And they sent me a little bottle of hand sanitizer. Compared to, again, I'll do another comparison. Well, this is 3.3 and this is 3.4, but it looks a little different, I guess, because this is more of a thicker gel, and this is a little more more liquidy, if that's a word. So that's between the two. So yeah, that's what's going on with a little bit of PPE stuff that, you know, between the 3 companies, and I think they're doing the best that they can with our current events. So as you guys can see, 100,000+ customers has a data breached, be it their name, their address, their credit or debit info. According to multiple articles, not just BuzzFeed, as you guys just seen, but according to Business Insider, The Verge, and Apple News. But I think with Apple News, it referred to the BuzzFeed article. So pretty much stating that I don't know if Instacart has sold the data, but I think that people has been, you know, they breached into Instacart's database, and they leached data, and they sold it on, you know, however they sell it, I don't know, black market, whatever. But that's something that they're gonna have to deal with going forward. So hopefully they get that rectified, because that's scary and that's dangerous, and that can shut down the business and land a lot of people in jail, you know, because of breach of what is it called? Breach of privacy or something like that. So it is what it is. And Instacart is suing Corner Shop. I know I touched that on my last video. A few other Instacart shoppers or gig workers have spoken about it a lot more detail than I have. Something that I picked up from them was that they pretty much I'm sorry, I'm reading my notes. They pretty much it was a data breach with them, and they pretty much stole I think it's Corner Shop, if I'm not mistaken. They pretty much stole everything, like word for word, letter for letter, picture for picture, which I think is the most foolish thing. I know it either cost them or they spent millions of dollars, getting that information. But yeah, they went in there and they stole their stuff, and it did going to be consequences for that. So we'll see how that unfolds. It sucks because I was really looking forward to having a competitor out here, and I was getting on Instacart, and I admit when I'm wrong. So I was getting on Instacart saying, "Oh, I hope they lose. I hope they lose." But they got a strong case. They got a strong case to win because they went in there and they stole like everything. So that's bad. That's bad on Uber's part, and I don't know. So the Instacart gonna be in two legal battles, one that they can win and one that they probably gonna lose. But that's them, and they'll get it rectified. But just be aware. Again, that's gonna stall. Corner Shop from coming out to New York, I believe. Hopefully it does. Hopefully they get this rectified and move forward from there. But we'll see. And it sucks, man. I was looking forward to it, but what's done is done. So the last update for Instacart is the Shopper Digest, which is, I guess, the new feature or a new implementation that they're doing, which shows their perk of the month. And I think this perk of the month is pretty much them telling you Stride, which is what is it, health insurance or some kind of insurance for for independent contractors. They did confirm priority batches, so if you guys don't think that priority batches is implemented, again, sorry for the AC. If you hear it, it's still hot out here, damn near 100 plus sometimes. Every day is like 100 plus here on Long Island. But they did confirm priority batches, so that is still a thing. And I guess this is their way of when they want to update something or they change something in the app or if they do policy updates, this is their way of handing it out to their shoppers pretty much. So it's a good thing, and I think it kind of promotes some level of transparency, even though they've been lacking in a lot of areas. So just look forward to that. So as you can see with Roadie, no big news, but I haven't been doing Roadie much, again, because a lot of times it isn't worth it. It's a lot of driving, especially out here in Long Island. It's a lot of driving for not a lot of pay. When you catch something, you catch it, but just be wary because they did implement this policy. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. They updated their terms of service, I believe it was. And the big takeaway is they will permanently deactivate you if you haven't put in a bid or offer for one of their gigs in the last 60 days. So I don't know, is it the last 60 days of you last doing a gig, or is it the 60 days of them implementing this policy? They weren't too transparent on that. It's a little vague, but just be wary for you roadie shoppers or us roadie shoppers that they did implement that. So put in the offer. And even if, I mean, from what I'm reading, even if it gets rejected, you still put in an order, so maybe it resets to 60 days, but just be wary of that. DoorDash. The promos are still bad. It's not that they're horrible. It's that it's a multi-level problem with DoorDash. When they have their good promos, like $3, $4, $5, $6 plus, it only lasts for 3.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours. So in my area, it's normally like 4 to 7 and like 2 areas that I would willingly work in, it's only from 4 to 7, so it's only 3.5 hours. But because even in a busy zone, you don't get orders like I'm trying to not use my New York accent. It's not popping out here like that. You feel me? Like it's not popping out here like that. So you may only get 3 orders, 3, maybe 5 orders sometimes within those few hours. So then again, because their base pay is so low, and then some customers aren't tipping, like if it's an extra $3 to $5 on an order, it will go, because their base pay sometimes is so low, and I'm talking $3 to $4 for their base pay now. It ends up going to $6, $7, $8. That's bonkers. But it sucks because their promos are good. Like I said, I love their promos sometimes, and I love their interface, but because of their base pay is so low and the distances are so far sometimes, a lot of times it's not worth it. I'll still do it from time to time, don't get me wrong. When everything is slowed down, I'll flip between the 3, but they gotta increase that base pay. And I know it's probably a little lower now because a lot of them are doing free deliveries, but you gotta do something better, man, because this ain't it. As I'm recording, I'm looking down and I'm looking for my my script for Grubhub, but I kind of messed that up. I kind of left it out. But it is what it is. But I don't really have too much complaints about Grubhub. I think the good thing about them is that they did go and they sent us out an email. I think I deleted the email, and they sent us out an email saying that no order will drop below $8 or $9. If I'm not mistaken, it's $9. And that's what really entices me to go out there and do orders for Grubhub, because their base pay, if their base pay is like $9, it's like I can make 9+ per order, So for me, that's a really good sign of showing that, hey, we want you to work and we're gonna pay you to go out there and work. So I don't have a lot of issues with Grubhub. Like I said, for me, I make the most money, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you, even with the few orders that I did, the average is the best between the 3 in my area for me. But yeah, not too much bad about Grubhub. I actually really do enjoy Grubhub. I wish that their interface and how they do the map and they do the distance shows better. Once they get that done, it's gonna be like my favorite food delivery app. So until this next one, let's get into it. So again, I'm not gonna try to make this a long video. Uber Eats, man. Uber Eats, we have this marriage type love-hate relationship, because when it's good, it's good. And what I mean by that is when the promos are popping. So as you see, if I can stack the plus $1 or the plus $2 per delivery on top of the goal that I'm meeting for the week, on top of you complete X amount of deliveries, you get an extra X amount. It's good, man. It's good, but some of the promos are like unrealistic. When you need to do 30 in a weekend, excuse me, not 30 in a weekend. You need to do like 50 in a weekend, and it's like, because of when they start to when they finish. I don't think it's horrible or impossible. I just think that when you start something at 3 a.m. and then you finish something at 3 a.m., it's like I don't get that full day. So it doesn't technically, it does technically end 3 a.m. on the Friday, but it's like I don't get that full Friday to work. So I wish they had it to where it starts at what X amount of time, and I think it needs to end the Friday night at 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. At least give me the day to finish it, because sometimes when Uber Eats is very slow, it's a drag trying to get some of these orders in. As I found out today, when it just died at a point, and it just, luckily I was able to do 20. I need to average 23 a day over Monday through Thursday. I need to average 23 a day. Yesterday I was able to do 25. Today I was only able to do like 7, I think, so far. And again, it's, what time is it? It's 5:30 now. So I stopped maybe a couple hours ago, about 3. I think I stopped because I wanted to get this video out to you guys. So it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. But we're gonna move on to some more of these other topics. I'm gonna try to run through it. So again, this video is not too long. So the new feature is the estimated earnings. So I think they put NYC suburbs. So I don't know if that like groups us together, because I know in the city they'll make way more money than us out here in the subs. So it said in the city in a 40-hour, well, they said NYC subs. So I'm assuming out here, people are averaging about, what is it? It says $1,289, $1,289 a week on a 40-hour work week. You know, and see, is it with promos or without promos? Because the promos that I'm chasing are complete 90 deliveries and get an extra I think it's like an extra 300. So that's the promo that I'm chasing this week. So that's why I'm on it. Pause. So yeah, like I said, it just, I don't know. And then again, some of these promos are good and some of the promos are bad. But you know, if you're showing that, if you're gonna be transparent, like, is that without promos or with promos? So I think that's the issue that I have with it again. But again, to harken back to the previous topic, it just, I don't know, it ends at a certain time, and then when they want the time that they want to start some of these promos, as I'm seeing with the I have these frail lashes with some of these promos, it's like the $1 to $2 deliveries. It's like it starts at 11 p.m. or it starts at 12 a.m. You know what I mean? Like, just the timing is a little off. But a little more transparency when you guys are talking about the 40-hour work week. Is it with the promos or without the promos? Because then if it's like if it's without the promos, then you know that's a lot. You know, it's a little difficult doing some of these deliveries that's between like $3 and $5, you know, so that's a lot of work, but we'll see going forward. So before I drop this little rant video, I actually had a longer rant video, but I was quiet in that one, so I wanted to explain to you why I'm ranting. So basically, in this upcoming rant video, I'm a little upset because I don't understand how the hot zones work in Uber Eats, because I would drive to a hot zone and I would cut off the app. Excuse me, I would cut off the app. I would drive to the hot zone, then I would cut on the app, and then everything would be good, cool, copacetic. And then right before I'm gonna get an order, and that's how I know I'm about to get an order, the hot zone would disappear. Another crap hot zone would appear. So it'd go from like $8. I on the app. It'd cut off. I'll cut on the app. The hot zone would disappear after like maybe 15 seconds. The hot zone would disappear, and then it's like a $2 hot zone. That would disappear sometimes, and then I'll get an order. And then again, because Uber isn't transparent in that regards, I don't know. Most of the time, I don't get that hot zone boost. So it's annoying. Like, I don't understand the rhythm. I don't understand how to maneuver the app, because it's doing shady stuff like that. For me, that's shady. I don't know for you guys, but for me, that's shady. That the hot zone just disappears. It gives me a whole different hot zone, and then even if I'm in a whole different hot zone, I still don't get the bonus. So it doesn't make sense to me. And then you telling me that it's so busy in one area, but it got to a point where I drove to the area and I sat there for a few minutes and I get no orders. And it's like, but you're telling me that, you know, it's a hot zone over here. So listen to look at this and then see if I'm tripping. I don't understand how, like, this is the thing that frustrates me, right? Because it's just simple things like this that just like deters me from the app, right? So it's supposed to be like a $5 promo close to where I'm at, right? And I just left from where I live at. So I'll hit go online, and then it'll disappear, and it'll give me a whole different promo once I'm online. So it's like I don't understand the app. See, like now it's switching. That's like, how, what the F, dude? Like, what's up with that? Like, what's up with that? What's up with that? Like, Uber, what's up with that? Because that's ridiculous. I'm gonna go back offline. It's gonna switch, and then the hot zone's gonna pop up again. That, like, what the frick is, like, what is that? What is that? And this is what got me most excited about. This is what got me most excited about Uber Eats. It's something small, but for me, it's something major. So I've been complaining a while that Uber, not only me, but multiple people, like, I've been complaining, like, my voice is, you know, non-existent in the Uberverse, but I've been complaining, customers have been complaining, and I think more importantly, let me rephrase that. I've been complaining, merchants have been complaining, and more importantly, customers have been complaining that we don't have Uber doesn't have a bag. So now, which is so funny because I know I've been complaining about it the last couple of days and telling customers, hey, I'm sorry, you know, I'm walking up with a DoorDash bag, I'm walking up with a Grubhub bag, and I'm giving them their food or whatever, and they're like, you know, I didn't know if it was mine because of the bag. I was like, Uber doesn't have a bag, you know, my bag or whatever. So I'm just trying to keep your food warm or keep your food cold or whatever it is. But yeah, so they're sending out bags. But my issue, when I read through, you know, the details of it, am I gonna get charged $20 because I don't have a trade-in bag? So yeah, it's very vague. I haven't contacted them about it. But that would suck. Like, you know, if you guys send me something that you claim to be free, and then because I don't have a trade-in bag for you, you charge me $20. It's like, if that's the case, I would have just bought my own, and it probably would have been a bigger, better bag. But hopefully that's not the case. If it's not the case, and I do get a nice Uber bag, I'm definitely gonna, you know, unveil it to you guys and show you guys, because I'm definitely excited about that. Hopefully it's big enough. But again, yeah, I'm definitely excited about that. And again, I do like Uber Eats. I just don't like the base pay, and I just don't like how inconsistent it is, and I don't like the hot zone glitch. Or I'm gonna just say it's the glitch, because I don't know, you know, if you guys are going through that. If you are, you know, if you're not signed up, sign up. Use my referral code. It's in below. Yeah, definitely let me know if you guys are having that experience. But yeah, I'm definitely excited. But don't charge me $20. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. So as you guys can see, my numbers are breakdowns for I think I just did Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Last week I didn't really make no money. So for Uber Eats, I made yesterday I made $128.45 on 25 trips, as I stated in the Uber portion of the video, and I averaged about $5.13 per trip, which is terrible. For Grubhub, I made $67.22 on 4 trips, averaging out to $16.80. I think it was $16.80. But transparency, one order was like 30 something dollars. I think so it was like 30 something dollars. So that made up for a lot. So not too bad. And with DoorDash, I made $18.25 on 2 trips, averaging about to $9.12. But again, transparency, I made that with promos. With the promo, I don't remember what the promo was, because you can't go back once the day has passed the promo. You can't go back. But I know that it was with the promo. I think it may have been $3, $3.50 or something like that. So that was with the promo. So again, I averaged the most with Grubhub. And that's just, like I said, I enjoy Grubhub. But the thing about Uber Eats is that I almost never have to wait for an order. That's the thing with Grubhub and DoorDash. I think more than half the time I have to wait for an order. So that's one thing that I do struggle with them. But that's all I got for you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it short. Not a lot going on. Later in the week, I'm gonna try to give you guys an update. If not, then maybe next week. This week I have some football to record out in, where am I going this weekend? Jersey. There we go. Jersey. I thought I had something going on the following week for New Rochelle, which is in New York, but you know, that fell through. But if something changes, I'll definitely let you guys know. Not that you guys care that I record sports. You guys don't care about it. That's not what you're here for. And I'm gonna let you guys know anyway. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys, man. Let me know what you guys are going through. I updated some stuff in the description because it seems like Instacart. It seems like YouTube has when I copy and paste certain things, it kind of got a little funny, and it just cut certain things off. And I also have to update my my Instacart referral. Not that I'm probably gonna get anything because it's only $25 in New York, but I have to update that too, so you guys who are signing up, it doesn't go to the old account, and because it's deactivated, I won't get the referral bonus. That would suck for me, and more importantly for you, because you guys put in the work. So that's something I don't want to happen. But yeah, I'm excited. I definitely want to see that bag. I'm definitely excited to see the bag. So I'm averaging. Yesterday was a good day, even though it was a long day. Transparency again. I worked from I think 11 until like 1:30 in the morning. Like, it was a long day. But I think I took a couple hours off Came home, chilled, relaxed a little bit because, you know, I have to do that. You have to do that. We have to do that. We have to take care of ourselves. You know, body's going to tell you when you need to chill out. But yeah, yesterday was a good day. I think I made about 240 yesterday between the 3 apps. So not that bad of a day. A lot of work, a lot of driving. Again, for me, I have to minus 10 to 20 a day sometimes if I'm driving around all day like that, because my chick is thick and she takes gas, man. So, you know, I gotta minus that. So again, let me know what you guys are going through. Let me know if you guys heard anything. I can, you know, ears are always open, ready to do some research and let you guys know what I find and things of that nature. But yeah, until next time, guys, have a good one.